Hey everyone, happy Monday Runday. I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We got some trains running today. So if anyone could give me a heads up, if you guys can hear me, working with some technical issues tonight. There he is. Hey guys, how's it going? Can you guys hear me alright, or is it just a picture? Sounds good. Awesome. Yes, tons of technical difficulties. The internet cut out exactly at 8 p.m. and I was getting ready to hit the live button, and then all of a sudden it was like, nope, and then the internet shut down, so we had to reset our router. But how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. We have 15 people watching. We had 24. Let me go to the top here. Alright, it's loading old comments. So the first one in here was Jerry, all the way back at 7:40. Hey Jerry, you're still here. Hello. We have Slag Cat. What's going on? Railfan Roger, Lynn McCurdy. Hey. Let's see, John. What's going on? Lynn's like, what's happening? We are alive and live at the same time. David Stevens. Hey, how's it going? We have Nikki warning us. She's like, bear with us. Wi-Fi dropped out. Yep. And that was at 8:01 p.m. So, pretty interesting on that one. Sean, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Hey, Slag Cat. Happy Monday Runday to you as well. We have our mod, Jamie. Thanks for the heads up. Awesome. And more comments. Slag Cat's whistling. That's great. David Stevens. Osmerica, what's up? Credit card payments and internet. Oh man. Osberg always makes me laugh. That's awesome. And a bunch of other comments. Happy Valley. Did he cross the wires on his internet? I didn't do it, but someone else did. Wasn't anyone in this house. Let's see. Got a bunch of other comments. Florida Railroad Dog, what's up? How's it going? And there he is. Awesome. Live stream starting now. Yes, we are live. Technical difficulties. Sounds fine. Sweet. Rob412, how's it going? We got the OK from Slag Cat. Awesome. Looks and sounds great. Thank you so much. Justin, doing alright. Hanging in there. Alright, we are caught up with comments. Jerry said hello, everyone. Hello. And Brendan's trains. Alright, so we have a lot going on this week. With just a lot of everything. Let me actually turn the train volume down a little bit. Whoops. I just turned the headlight off. Still getting used to this TMCC system here. Let's see. There we go. Train's nice and quiet now. So we have a lot going on this week. I've got some cool railroad stuff coming out for you guys, and it has been quite the journey. As you guys can see, we now have two gas stations in the neighborhood. We have the Sinclair station with all the Toy Story figurines up top, thanks to David from DB Tech. And we also have our buildings lit in the corner, which we'll get to in a little bit later. Here, actually, let me give this engine a break. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, love this. A lot of new stuff on the layout. Yeah, definitely a lot of new stuff. Railframe Roger, did you get accepted for Strasbourg? It's going to take a little bit of time, even if they read my application. But everyone in the chat, I did apply to Strasbourg for an engine house helper. We'll have to see how that goes, but haven't heard anything back yet. Still waiting. All the riff-raff from 8th Monday stream is here. Yeah, I miss... I'm gonna miss that after my stream. But yeah, the internet was all fouled. Let's see who wrote that. I couldn't see the name at the top. Yeah, here you go. Slycat said it best. For the internet foul up. Yeah, we'll give it 2 toots. Oh, that's not good enough. We gotta go louder. Let's crank it up. Crank it to 11. Here we go. Thank you, Concast. Let me give this engine a break and turn the power off. So hopefully you guys are doing great. It's been an interesting day off of work. It's my first MLK off ever. Whoops, let me hide that comment. There we go. Lehigh Valley said, hello Nick, how's it going? Doing alright. Sinclair Station looks great. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to get more video of that. I'm hoping to do a layout update very soon. There's so much stuff I've added on here, and I do enjoy doing those. Not the most exciting videos in the world, but it keeps you guys busy. Let's see, I saw another comment in here. Sonar what the bell sounds like. Ah, here we go. Brennan's Trains. The bell on that Hudson, I believe, is from CPR 2816 or 2860. Not exactly sure. This engine is from 1995 or 6. So it's got to be 96. It's got TMCC in it. Let's see. Got 32 people here, everyone. Welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't yet, please smash the bell. Here, let me put my, we'll put my face in here. Let's see. We'll exit the solo layout. There I am, everyone. Hey, how's it going? So, let's see if this works. There we go. So, yeah. Hi, everyone. Using StreamYard, loving StreamYard, love StreamYard. It is awesome. Any of you guys willing to go live on your channels, or if you have, aspiring YouTube creators, I always recommend getting StreamYard. I've been using this for like 3 weeks now. I love it. It is so much fun. It's very interactive. It is awesome. Yes, that is the Altoona stream. There's my left is right, right is left. There we go. It is snowing at Altoona. Happy Valley, he's alive. Yeah, I'm alive. We're here. Brendan's Trains, what is your favorite Lionel MPC era locomotive? For me, it's the 1989 Reading T1. I honestly don't know. It's a little bit before my time. I don't mean that to make anyone sound old or anything, but I am very new to command control systems for anything. DC, AC. I haven't even stepped foot in the DC realm, but I've got friends that are most likely going to go the DC route. I have no idea how that stuff works, but we'll see. Profile alert. Oh man, hopefully we don't have any Russians in here. Anyone that was at the 24-hour live stream, we had a bunch of Russian bots, and it was probably about 40 of them that came in, said hello. So we'll see how that, see how well that goes tonight. We have some mods in here. I'm sure they're here hiding, but we'll have to see. So, anyways, this week I'm going to do a layout update for sure on the layout, and we'll see how it goes. We've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. We've got the Sinclair station, which you guys are seeing on the big screen there. And I got a bunch of other cool stuff. I did an unboxing live stream last week, and I plan to kind of go over some of that stuff again in the layout update for anyone who missed it. So we'll have to see. Oh yeah, Railframe Roger has a new profile pic. What is that, a Conrail? Can't see it at the moment. Let's see. See if I can... Yeah, look at that. What's that, a GP30 or something? Let's see. That is a cool looking picture. Let's see. Rob412, MPC was my childhood. Yeah, I totally missed the MPC stuff. I had a little bit of the MPC era freight cars growing up, and they were just so annoying with those little tab couplers. Finally figured out how to fix those, and it is really easy. So I had a pesky car. I believe I even said it. So this is that new... well, these cars are new to me, but they're old to the world. These are stamp over cars. This is the Conrail Penn Central stamp over. And the couplers on here were just such, a pain. So I was trying to figure out how to fix these old tab couplers without being like really invasive or anything like that. So what I did, I put a little dot of super glue on the truck itself, right where the coupler attaches to the truck. You can actually pull them up and pull them out. And that actually held the coupler tab in a little bit further down on here. So it takes a little bit more effort to pull these down. So it's not as bad anymore. So see a little bit more effort there. Hey, David, what's going on? DB Tech. Yeah, you can see. So, David, I actually have your figurines up on the Sinclair station that I had to get wired up. I got that wired up yesterday. It's looking awesome. I love it. The figurines are a little too tall to fit in the gas station, so I might have to cut them down a little bit, but I'm going to leave them on top of the gas station. All right. Shoo. All right. Rotary dial. I actually had a really close rotary dial phone growing up. It was a improved rotary dial. It basically had a keypad on it. It was like a conversion, apparently. So they were selling models that were rotary dial, but this one had the buttons on it. It was like one of the first button phones from like the 60s or whatever. It was my parents'. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. Comments just went... So, welcome everyone to the stream. If I miss any of your comments, I apologize. We'll get back to you. And if you see it, if you'd like your comment to be reread, just retype it. I apologize for any comments I miss. We got a bunch of people in here tonight. Railfan Roger, GP38. Is that the one that's at the Strasbourg Museum? Lehigh Valley Model Railroader. I picked up some Lion Scale freight cars. Love them. Made in USA. Go for like $40 a car. They used to be old Weaver freight cars. So you guys can see what I'm reading. They used to be old, like the old Weaver freight cars, but Lionel revamped them. So that's really interesting. I actually bought a 2-rail Weaver car. And the only reason I'm assuming it's 2-rail because the wheels are plastic, or the trucks are plastic. So it's a really nice car. I'm using it as like a static car. It's a sand car, and we'll go over that for the layout update video. But I got it from a really good friend of mine's shop, Iron Horse Trains up in Hanover. He had one sitting there. I believe it was $20. It is a really, really fine looking car. It's actually, if you guys look on the rail, on the track cam, it's the car behind the caboose, and that other track that's like the engine shed track. It's just chilling there. It's a sand car, so it's kind of, and it actually says M&W, so I'm assuming maintenance way. So I think we talked about that last week. David Allgood was working on some videos. You have to show me the dinosaur. So the dinosaur is actually on top. I can't really move this. Actually, I can move this a little bit closer, so you guys can kind of get a better look. There's the sand car right there, and then across the street there, you can see the Sinclair with the dinosaur, Woody, and Buzz. So let me go look at some other comments. We got a bunch of comments coming in. 31 people. Holy crap. Welcome, everyone. Oh, God. Florida Railroad Dog. Nick, tell us what you'll be buying from the catalog. I really want that 425. It's one of my favorite steam engines. There's if Jamie Macon's here, it's her absolute favorite steam engine, but it's like $449, something like that. It's not as bad as it used to be. I don't know if it's a legacy or whatever, but They had a 425. I think it went for around $800, $900. So I'll have to check that out. That was known as a Paul styling. Yep, there you go. We're talking about old phones and all that stuff. Greg T, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We are having a great night. The Wi-Fi decided to cut out, but we are fighting back. We are back online. It is really snowing up in Altoona, or the Curve. They have about a couple inches of snow right there. Brennan's Trains, man with all the questions. How big is the layout? This layout is a 4x12 traditional shape with an extra. Here, I'll move the rail cam over. And then I built an extra 4x6 extension on there. So 4x12x6. And then there's behind the gas station. It's such a weird little like rigging system that I did, but there's a little part that jets out because of the O54 that I'm using. It need a little bit of extra room over the 4-foot section, and the 4-foot is, or the my radius turns are kind of oblong to accommodate the curve a little bit better. Like this part right here is almost hanging off the platform. I'll show you guys this really quick. Right there. So my edge of the track is literally like right here, but it fits. It all fits in place. So, so far so good. Oh man. George, how's it going? Hello from Ohio. Welcome. Osmer, okay, he's talking back and forth to Sly Cat. Lehigh River Sub, what's going on? How's it going? So your Sinclair station is lit up. Yes. Yep, it is a pre-lighted piece. They're from Danbury Mint. I think they came out in the early 90s or so, late 80s. And it's fully lighted. You just plug and play. Uses I think it's like a 3-volt adapter that it came with. So, yeah, it's all lit up. I love it. This has never been lit up before. And these pieces were given to me by a relative. I have the golf station just to my left, Sinclair to my right, and there was 2 others. I actually sold them at a train show. Do it, 425. Yeah. Is that 40? That's 425 in your picture, isn't it? Looks great, Nick. That made me laugh. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thanks for the care package. That was really thoughtful. It took forever for it to get here, but it got here. Yeah, there it is. 425, the Blue Beauty. If you guys haven't checked out the video of that, we did Jamie and I did some chasing 425. It was an awesome day. So much fun. Let's see. Aha, Lehigh Valley's model railroader. Lionel is doing a semi-scale Pacific 425 Lion Chief. Oh. That must be what I saw, because I have another friend of mine that in my YouTube circle, Alan from Revenge of the Apocalypse, he sent me a screenshot and he said 425 is now cheaper. And I was like, something's up, because I believe the legacy version was like $800-900, if not more. But it didn't sound right. That whistle was not, it wasn't right. So we'll have to see. Brian, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, better late than never. No such thing as being late on this channel. Everyone's welcome all the time. Hey, here we go. Greg T was watching Spaceballs free on YouTube. Yeah, I have too. I've actually left it on replay in the back screen while working on stuff. Such a great goofy movie. It's a classic, instant classic there. Boulder Creek, hey, welcome. Sorry I missed your comment. They are coming in hot. Sean, I'm getting one of the Atlantics, probably the Southern. Love those little Atlantics. Yeah, I love Atlantic engines. Wi-Fi is acting up. Let's see. StreamYard gave me the... okay, we're good. It was lagging for a second. We are good. So Sean is getting one of those Atlantics, probably a Southern. Love those. Honestly, I would love to have a Penske Atlantic just because I've seen one in person. But they are so cool. I love the wheel arrangements and the giant spoked wheels of an Atlantic. Just so cool. I may have to get this 425. Oh man, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting a 425 eventually. I'll have to hear the whistle on this Lion Chief or whatever version that they're coming out with. We'll have to see. New line looks nice. I think that is MTH's tooling. It very well might be. I'm sure they yeah, I'm sure they talked about some of that stuff where you know, pretty much said, "Hey, we're not going to make this anymore. You guys can have the here's our tools, but you're going to have to pay for it." It's all good. Slack Hat, I've got the Golf Station. Nice. Yeah, these are great pieces. Both of them are part of a series of 4, and I think they made another one. I think it might have been an Esso or a, oh god, what was it? I know there's the Shell. There's a Mobile. I sold those. Sinclair Golf. Maybe there's an Esso or Chevron, or there's another one I can't think of at the moment. I don't think it was an Exxon. I think it's before that. Let's see. Reading more comments. Yeah, I'm going to see if Trains and Lanes can get it for me. Sweet. All right, I'm almost caught up to comments. There you go. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, comments are coming in crazy. Love that profile picture. What is that? What switcher is that? Was that like an NW? That's pretty cool. I know it's a UP, Union Pacific. We'd love to see one of those Atlantics in PRR 700 and 7002. Nice. Yeah, they have the one at the Penske Museum. I love that engine. I didn't realize what it was until recently when I started really researching engines and what they are and what they were and all that stuff. I was like, oh, it's an Atlantic. Because I was doing a lot of field work for work down in the Eastern Shore. And I noticed like a lot of them would have like pictures of the Pennsylvania Railroad coming in. It was either like the Delaware, I think there's the Eastern Shore Railway, or Maryland and Delaware Railroad. There's a bunch of these little railroads that were bought up by the Penske. They ran the Eastern Shore, so like your towns like Cambridge, Easton, and what was the other one I'm thinking of? Shoot. Can't think of it at this moment, but I did a lot of field work there recently. And Chestertown. So all these little places in Maryland I was doing work in, they all had railroads, and they're all abandoned railroads, but they're actually still I think they're owned by government or some type of domain. So if they really needed to use the railroads, they could make them operational again. So they're leaving the tracks. We talked about this on this channel before with like rails or trails, all that stuff. Oh God. May the Schwartz be with you in search for more money. That's the story of my life. In search for more money. Oh man, you guys are great. Edward, my internet connection sucks and super laggy. Gonna try on the tablet. Yeah, same. It's been an interesting day. I think some of it has to do with this nor'easter that was coming in and leaving and all that fun stuff, you know. All right. Florida Railroad. Want the cattle trucks with sound. $499. Whew. Yeah, that is steep. I know what you're trying to say. Not sleep. We'll sleep on it. How about that? We'll sleep on it. Oh man. Lion Chief 425. 589. Yeah, that's the one that my buddy over there, Revenge of the Apocalypse. Shout out to Alan. He's been going through it. He was sick, and now he's getting back to things. But he sent me a screenshot of that. He's like, "You need this," or "I need this." And I was like, "Oh man, that's a great price for that." So, we'll have to see. Is Lionel having a price increase? Jerry, honestly, I have no idea, but I have a feeling it's just um, we're lagging again. Let's see. Wait for the internet to come back because we're on one bar. All right, two bars. All right. Sorry, guys, it was lagging there. So Lionel having price increase. So honestly, for the past couple years, they have been sort of ridiculously pricing things. Honestly, it should be cheaper because it's made in China overseas. I know the guys over at the Hennings shop did a video on this or not a few years, a few months ago about how the newer Lionel stuff is about the same price as the old Lionel stuff if you account inflation and years and all of that stuff. But the only problem I have is that all that stuff was made in the United States. It was made by, higher salary, I'm sure, higher wage, skilled workers that worked at Lionel making the stuff in the US of A. And then they shipped all the stuff to China. And it should technically be cheaper because of cheaper labor, parts, all that stuff, but apparently not. So it's just kind of ridiculous. I think Lionel stuff should be a lot cheaper because it's made overseas, but it's not what we're seeing. All right, guys, missed a bunch of them. Oh, MP15. Here we go. So that's Boulder Creek. That's his profile picture right there. MP15. I have one of those. I should have known. It's hard to say because Reading and Northern has a switcher. They said it's an NW2. And I'm like, nah, it looks like an MP unit, but it says right on the side NW. And I was like, oh well. Missed that one. Oh, man. Let's see. In Las Vegas, those hotels hog up the internet. Yeah, I'm sure. Greg T. NW2 post-war. Yeah, I've got the 624, which is one of my favorite engines. It's given me some problems because I think the decouplers or the couplers are finding my power rail over my switches, so they keep on opening up. But they are great switches, or switchers, I'm sorry. But those are great pieces. If you can get one of those or the older Santa Fe ones, you'll be in great shape. What's up, Gus? Hey, Nick. What's going on? Oh, UP 1350. Okay. Went to the iPhone, smaller screen, but I can chat. Woohoo! Awesome. Yeah, the internet has been very goofy today. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's see. Still waiting to find some that. I love this. Look at this, guys. This is great. Still waiting to find that money tree. Aren't we all? What's up, Conrail? What's that, Wario? Or no, that's not Wario. That's Luigi. Oh, man, that's great. Bring me back to my childhood. 30 million on the lotto here tonight. Oh, man. All right, guys, I'm really far back in comments. I'm going to catch up a little bit. We had Radar come in saying hello. We're all looking for that money tree. George said that also. Yeah, it's great. Shipping costs have gone up. Yes, they have. My shipping total for these Conrail cars, that here I'll point you guys to them. There you are. There's Conrail cars. The shipping cost on those was ridiculous. It was about $20 per package. And I reached out to one of the sellers was like, it's $25 and you're shipping it from California. He's like, look, it's the minimum I can do. It's a flat rate box. It's what the Postal Service is basically, it was like their quote because they use, the guy reached out to me. He was basically using a service that gives you a bunch of flat rate boxes. You leave it on your porch. USPS is supposed to pick it up and take it to their destination, or FedEx, but everything I believe was shipped through USPS. Our post office here in town is excellent. I've had only one mix-up, but I think it was an Amazon problem. They gave me my money back. It was like a cheap part for some of my trains. But yeah, we'll have to see. Let's see. I missed a couple comments here. Sean, here we go. Now made in Vietnam. Even cheaper. Wow. Jerry, so this is actually a very good talking point here because I have actually seen a lot more post-war stuff out in the market and pre-war stuff. Like pre-war is like flooding the market, and it's going to be really sad. My explanation is that these older folks are passing away, and their collections might be lagging here. Okay, there we go. So I have a feeling that these older collectors are passing away. The kids don't want the trains, and they are putting them up to auction and things like that. So I don't think the older stuff's going to go up in price, but I think we're going to see a lot more of it. It's going to kind of flood the market. I think we're going to start seeing rarer Lionel post-war for a great price because the kids are like, okay, we'll sell it on eBay. There aren't as many train stores anymore either that would take them in, so a lot of these people are going to put them on eBay. But that's just the way things are, or they'll go to a train show and sell their stuff. We'll have to see. But I have seen a lot of older stuff go for really cheap right now. This being a 3-rail channel, you should be broadcasting on 3 bars. Yes. There you go. And my buddies over at GFW says you get the 3rd rail for free. So, yeah, we should be on 3 bars. We're only on, yeah, it's between 2 and 3 out of 3. Confused a few of those road names before. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry, that is an excellent point. Right now, I'm kind of in a scale fix. I'm buying a lot of scale cars because I have so much semi-scale trains, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not knocking any trains at all. It's just what I have right now. Like I bought 6 semi-scale 027 cars. Perfectly fine. They're beautiful. They go really nicely with a lot of my collection. But I'm starting to get into stuff like this behemoth. This is a CSX high cube, fully scale. So I'm starting to get into stuff like that. And the reefer car I just did a review on. That's also scale. So I'm just changing direction a little bit. But I love it all, honestly. I just don't have a lot of scale stuff. I'd love to increase the collection scale stuff. Edward makes a good point here. If Menards can get cheaper products from China than Lionel, yeah. The quality is a little bit lower, though, with Menards. I have noticed some problems with like the trucks and things like that, paint schemes being a little off. But other than that, I think Menards has its own place in the game, so to say. Let's see. D-Tech, I just accepted as part of the expenses. Yep. All right. Florida River Dog, $8.50 a gallon. We hope you can ride a bicycle. Yeah, I can ride a bike. My bike's actually out in the snow right now. Here we go. Which is cheaper, a Lionel engine or a ribeye steak? Everything is going up. Yes, yeah, I agree. It's driving me crazy, but we'll have to see. I'm the guy buying all the old post-war Lionel as cheap as possible. Yeah. Yeah, I've my post-war collection right now is stellar. I just need a couple more steam engines, as always. Can't have too many steam engines. And that will be, perfectly fine. I actually want to do a YouTube short on the steam engines that I have. Just go like around with the camera, giving you guys a look at the post-war collection. I wanted to do a video on my shelf. It's just a wreck right now. I got to add more shelves. Did anyone make an Alco 027 S4 S2? I'm not exactly sure. Florida River Dog just bought some MPC era F3s. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, they I don't have any NPC F units, but I do have some Williams stuff. It's around the same time frame. They run great. Shipping expenses are crazy, except for what I sent to Nick. Yeah. Sent an oh wow. Look at that. Sent a Lionel post. Oh, sorry. Sent a Lionel power supply to Arizona. It cost $25. Holy moly, that is insane. I have $1 million in HO scale. That's a lot of HO trains. That could fill like a whole house. Jerry says you can get better rates shipping USPS than... Yeah, flat rate boxes are only good if you're shipping weight, yeah. Oh god, GFW is hoarding all the post-war. I've got a ton of post-war steam engines. I love them. They are excellent. Alright guys, I shipped over to the other screen here. There we go. It's looking a little bit better. I had to catch up on comments. So one of my screens, I have two screens open for cameras, and it was glitching out. So now I'm back on the original screen. Let's see. They're both listing me as the track cam. I think that's kind of funny. Give me 1 second. There we go. Change it back to Nick's. Can't wait for the actual Menards engine to come out. It says going to retail for $160. Yeah, I had an opportunity to buy the original one, the original prototype, and I lost it. Like honestly, I hit I believe purchase, and as soon as it did that, it said like completely sold out. I was like, or it's like the item you're looking for does not exist, or it said like some error code. It spat back out to you. I was like, oh man, I lost it. It was like $128 or something and then shipping it would have been like $158, something like that, because of taxes and shipping. Hey Randall, how's it going? Just saw you popping in here. Let's see, our model train. Oh wait, made in China for years, all scales. You know the business to do profit. You're not going to lower the price. Just how yeah, business is business. Unfortunately, things are being made overseas, and it's just going to go up in price. It's really sad, but it's the way it's going to be. Let's see. Missed some comments up top. Model train stuff wanted $25. Shipping for a magazine. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. So guys, hold up 1 second. I'm going to show you. So like I said, I've been getting into more scale stuff, and it's only because I just have so much semi-scale items. I don't have a whole lot of scale stuff. I have like, okay, the new sand car I just bought, which you guys can see right here in the yard. Here, I'll move the camera. It's right here. I'll turn the light on the camera. It's behind the caboose. That's my new sand car. It's a 2-rail Weaver. And then I have a coal hopper from Weaver. That's a 3-rail car. All metal trucks. And then I have, well, these two mammoth boxcars here. There we go. Hey guys. So here is this mammoth CSX high cube that I bought. And these are really cheap. This was like almost, it's like a little bit under $30, but the doors open, and they even have like these little lock pieces on them. So close that up. And then this car is actually really, really cool. This is an old B&O auto box. And they used to ship cars, I guess, in here, because it says automobile on the side. And these have the double doors. And the coolest thing about these cars, I actually saw one of these the other day running next to where I work. There's an old B&O rare line right there. And I looked over and I said, holy crap, this is it's a high box. And I couldn't believe it. On the side, it was like this was blue, just like the last car you saw. And they also made these in black, blue, and I think the B&O had them in this brownish color. I guess it's like an ox blood. So we'll have to see. Nathan Five Chime, what's going on? Hey, Chris. So yeah, this I actually saw one of these the other day, and they spray painted all over it, and it just said CSX, where like the old B&O logo would be. It was completely spray painted over. You could see it was like a big old square, like a gray. Like they primed over top of it, and they spray painted with a stencil CSX. I was like, this is garbage. Like that with the double doors, see too many of them. Yeah, like I have a feeling CSX converted all the automobile cars to like just extended high cube 50-foot box cars. This one's pretty crazy, but I bought these together because this one is a converted, or like an old school style, or sorry, the new school style of what this is. So this is the new one, this is the old one. So they're kind of like a pair together. So I thought that was really cool. So like I said, just getting into some scale stuff. It's getting me into a lot of trouble because I love the scale cars. And at first I was just kind of like, these box cars look ridiculous. They're huge and bulky and all that stuff. But then eventually I was just like, they're kind of cool. It's also on selling a Lionel operating crossing, just a flashing light over. Oh wow. Yeah, I've got the let's see. There we go. Wish I could lower my chair or raise my computer up. But I do have MTH crossing lights all wired up and ready to go. I just need an infrared sensor for those. I have like the Z stuff for trains sensor right now, and they don't work. So I have to get the higher output from Lionel. I'm going to have to hook those up. Which are here, I'll show you guys really quick. We'll solo the track cam, take you guys over there. So actually, I built this crossing that the train's on right now. There's that level crossing there. But there you go. Whoops. There we go. So you guys can kind of see them down there on the crossing. We have MTH crossings. So crossing lights. They used to ship car frames in those box cars when cars had frames. Now maybe truck frames. Yeah, Chris, that is a great explanation right there. Man, that's funny. So yeah, maybe they ship like tires in them or something. I don't know. Oh man, Slacklight, even a diecast 143 TV show truck from the late 70s, early 80s. eBay for $250 to $400 for a truck and refrigerated trailer. Wow, came out in March 2021. Retail was let's see, I didn't see the rest of that comment. Oh, DB Tech, don't worry about it, man. I've got some connections. We're talking about the IR sensor, similar to the one that's next to my what is that? The bridge signal on my main track that operates. I've got one already hooked up and on the way. So I just need the Lionel. Is it the 53 IR? I want the newer one. The newer style are so much better, and I've got one of them on the way already. It's gonna be awesome. That's a great bit of info. I had no idea. CSX uses the old 86-foot auto parts cars for appliances. 86-foot cars. That is insane. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen those around. But that is awesome. Yeah, I had no idea. Like, I always wonder, like, what do they do with these cars? You know, what are they reusing them for? Because I've seen some old cars in Baltimore, and when I lived in Baltimore, I had a friend that lived right over top the old B&O main line, and you'd see like these old cars with like wooden, not like wooden frames, but you'd see flat cars with um, wooden planks, wooden plank cars shipping stuff, and I was like, holy crap! Like they don't have anything newer like steel cars, but nah, it's pretty crazy. Outrageous prices on eBay sometimes. Yes, yeah, it's like I agree with that. Like it depends what what you're looking for, and it depends what they think they have and what you think they have as well. It's all about finding that good deal. A lot of my stuff here, I've gotten excellent deals on, haven't had any problems, but there are some crazy price stuff. Let's see. Randall, what's going on? Probably doesn't help that the Athearn hasn't released a new run of CF7s in roughly a decade. Wow. Yeah, no, that's pretty crazy. So, do any of you guys have any trains you're looking at in the Lionel catalog? I know we spoke a little bit about it earlier. I haven't looked at the catalog yet. I'm kind of afraid to. Um, but there are some cars I am looking at for 2022. I would like to get some sound cars and also probably some of the activated cars like the hotbox cars and some of the other freight sounds cars. That'd be so cool to have. And then this year I am basically making a goal to upgrade one of my Williams engines to like a cruise commander with smoke and sounds. So what are you guys looking for this year? Like do you guys have any other projects going on? It doesn't have to be O scale. It can be any other scale. I know we have lots of guys in here with DC trains. Just let me know about your projects. I'd love to hear about it. Move the track cam back. And we'll get to running some trains in a second here as well. Let's see. Put that camera back there. Ah, there we go. GE Appliances. See them at GE Appliances between Belvedere. Got it. Yeah, I've always wondered what they're using these big cars for. I mean, look at this thing. It's huge. This isn't an 80 foot, but this thing's probably a 50 or close to 60 foot car. Should tell you the length, right? I don't know if this one does. Tells you the cubic footage. Here we go. IL 50 and a half. So this is a 50 and a half foot car, 50 foot and a half, because it says IL. I'm assuming that means initial length. 50-6. So 50 foot car right here. Oh, we have a first train on Virtual Railfan up in Horseshoe Curve. Greg T, looks like a nice work area you have too. So my favorite things to do is work on trains. Yeah, I have the workbench. I've done some tutorials there. I'm actually going to do a maintenance video. Wow, the lead engine's got some old power. I know it's completely whited out in the screen, but if you guys want, you can check out Virtual Railfan. Check it out yourself. I can't really fix that, unfortunately, because the snow is just reflecting off. It's extremely bright. But yeah, I'm going to do a maintenance video maybe this week. Show you guys how to maintenance an MPC locomotive and just keep up with them. Not a repair video. I did a repair video a little over a year ago at this point, but I'm just going to do a very quick maintenance video. Boulder Creek Yard. I want big trees and Pacific CF7. There you go. Yeah, trees. Trees are expensive. I need more trees on this layout. Like, I need like a whole box of trees. Thought the train blew its horn. That was awesome. Trains are trains are expensive too. Trees are very expensive. Randall, listen, I saw prototypes of the Bowser. Oops. Froze here. Oops. Working on... Oh yeah, the whole comments just jumped. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Saw a Bowser prototype, 14-panel hopper, reviewed at Sedgwick, Arkansas. At Santa Fe lettering. That's awesome. Wood on flat cars are a consumable. Flat cars might be newer than you think. They actually had this is crazy. I think it said Bomax on it, which I think is the B&O Railroad Museum, or no, Bomax might be B&O Railroad Museum. I think that's their logo on it, but it said BOX, and I was just like, wow, this car is really old. It might have been going to a scrapyard. Who knows? They were going north to Jersey, coming out of Baltimore, so God only knows where that car was going, but it was very old. And they also had some wood panel box cars. It was nuts. All right, so we got some other... Rob 412, the Bessemer and Lake Erie ore set is growing on me. Yeah, is that what scale is that in? 412. Because that, I love ore cars. I've got a few of them. My buddy RJ78 actually sent me a picture today of a Penn Central ore car, which I'd never seen before, but they wanted $25. It was an MPC era ore car, and I was just like, it's a little pricey on that car. It's all plastic. But ore cars are great. George, yes, looking at a few engines. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably pick something new out of that catalog this year. See how it goes financially. I wonder if you can do like a payment plan or something like that. It'd be really helpful. And those cars are cold. They are squeaky. N scale. There we go. Here's Jamie's comment. More N scale, but maybe oh god, into HO. I like N scale. I'll be honest with you guys. I like N scale a little bit more than HO because I'm just a little bit biased because I grew up with N scale stuff. My dad had the O scale or really O gauge platform, and then I was like, well, I want to do something on my own. I started N scale, and I've got a couple really cool pieces in N scale, so I'm kind of biased about it. Then all the HO stuff I had growing up, all the cars were kind of falling apart, so it kind of deterred me from HO. But HO's great. Honestly, I'm going to probably build an N scale platform before I build an HO platform. Edward said, I bought too many trains last year. Gotta get off. Oh god. All three layouts. Here you go, Nathan 5 chime. When I get the track down and trains running, I could think about buying new engines. I'll say, Chris, you have a lot of trains to pick from. I mean, don't we all have like, you know, we always buy new stuff, and we like the old stuff too. It just keeps on growing. It's crazy. Randall's still working on getting the Scale Trains kit classic gondolas assembled. Wound up having to purchase a drill and tap set to make the screwing trucks down easier. Okay. Jamie is working on finalizing the track plan for the N scale switching layout, so I can start to cut the foam, terrain, fasten the track. Phew. Yeah, N scale's tricky. I used the Easy Track when I had my layout. The switches were junk. But basically, I had Easy Track. We drilled holes in the track to screw it down using a Dremel tool, drill press. It worked out really well. Might be an auto carrier. Otis, how's it going? Hi from the town of Princeton, West Virginia, USA. Mercer County, welcome, welcome. let's see, 1870 and earlier equipment in HO. Also 1870s ish locomotives. It's not a 440. That is so cool. Like whoa, hitting the mic there. I don't have any earlier locomotives. I think the earlier or the earliest locomotive that I have, I don't know, probably early 19, well, actually 19, I don't want to get this wrong. I want to say like 1914, 1911, because I have a K4, actually 3 K4s, and those are very, very early locomotives. But yeah, I don't have any old stuff, but the old stuff's fun. I had a Western set for a couple hours until it like melted. But that was right before Lion Chief came out. It was the old Wild West set. So man, that snow's really coming down. Look at that. They did use those to move automobiles. That is so cool. Oh, guys, I'm falling behind on comments. Made a big difference now. I have to worry about stripping the screws off. Oh man, did order better screws. Yeah, always tap and die sets are very useful. I've actually retooled a lot of stuff. I think the most complicated thing I've ever done was actually taking screws that were too large for one of my engines. I think it was my 2025 Lionel post-war. I took the screws and actually retapped them because the screws that they gave me the threads were a little bit too big, and I found out the tooling and actually retapped. Did I retap? Oh no, I retapped the wheels. That was terrifying. I retapped Lionel wheels. It was scary, very scary. BNSF used those hoppers to haul away old railroad ties. Wow. Rob 412, O scale 12 cars in the set, an additional 12 available. That is a lot of ore cars. That's awesome. Lionel has an ore train in the catalog. That's what 412 was saying before. Timonium in February. Most likely, yeah. Yeah, I like the February show. It's at the Great Scale or is it the Greenberg show? Jerry, I know I'm behind on comments, but I'd love to go to that show. If you guys would like to go to that, I'll meet you guys there. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Right down the good old highway. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. All right, we're back. DB Tech says, N scale is fun, but I can't keep it on the track. Got to add that weight. Got to add those fishing weights, right? Just keep on adding weight. Boulder Creek, as an HO guy, HO scale guy, got N scale stuff for the Christmas tree, and well, I see the draw to N scale. Yeah, N scale's fun. It's a lot of fun. Jamie keeps growing the collection quicker. Yeah. Want to win the lotto night so I can buy that railroad town in CA. Oh, man. Just looked it up. 2233 went to Roanoke back 2011. Wow. February 5th and 6th. Let's see. I lost the comment, Jerry, just for it. Train show in Maryland. Yeah, I'll check it out. I think it's a Greenberg show. I'm sure there'll be stuff for you guys there. There's always a couple tables of N scale and HO at those. If it's a great scale show, you guys will be in heaven. Hey, RJ, we're just talking about you. Jerry was saying something about a train show, so it'd be awesome to check that out. There'll be some of us doing a meet and greet in Strasbourg between 20th and 22nd of May. Hope to see you there. Nice. Yeah, just let me know. Send me a message on there. Cool to hang out there. Strasbourg's not too far away. It's actually there. It's actually at Strasbourg on... Oh, man, what was it? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, I went to Strasbourg. Rode the train. Send you the link to that. Sweet. Yeah, if it's Timonium shows are great free parking. They're not too expensive, like 12 or 15 bucks to get in. It's pretty cool. Sparky will be going to that Strasbourg meetup. Sweet. Mark's Cape Canaveral set are very cool. I'll check out that too. When aren't you at Strasbourg? Yeah, exactly. We went on Saturday. I wasn't planning on it, but it happened. It was great. We actually rode in the first, or was it the lounge car? Never ridden in that car before, but they have basically swivel chairs on each side, like big old like giant chairs. You can swivel around, and there's drinks and stuff. It was a really great experience. Very dark outside. Couldn't really see a lot of stuff. And then apparently we missed an Amtrak by like 5 or 10 minutes. It was great. Roger, it was awesome. It was an awesome car. It's the B&O lounge car. I forgot what they name it on the side, but it was just such a cool car. Forgot to have my music playing up here. Got some 1920s, 1930s swing playing up here too. It's pretty cool. So we can get this train running. We're gonna get the good old Hudson spinning around a couple times. Then we'll switch out locomotives as we always do. I'm feeling like running the let's see. Here, let's see what we have back here. Put you guys in solo to the layout. Turn this light off. Let's see. We could, just because I'm going to run the saddle tank after this. Just because. Make it nice and funny. Yeah. There's my Hudson. But yeah, guys, slowly but surely getting rid of all the white space on this layout. Look at that. That's all I have left. And then behind the station, the switch tower, and that's all the white space left on the layout. Everything else is looking great. I love it. And then in the, actually back towards the signal bridge, I'm actually going to add some buildings back there too. Like there's a big old piece of real estate, like right there where I'm pointing. That needs to have a building there. I need like a hotel or maybe like a penthouse or something. And then in these corners here, I'm going to put a house. Like right there is going to be a house. And then we'll put another house back there. Now, guys, I'm also adding a tunnel pretty soon. So back in this corner here, right after the rock cut, right, where is it? Right there. Tunnel going all the way up to right there where the switch tower is. Be pretty sweet. Randall Ellison's got 100.9 playing in the background. They're playing Rod Stewart. Nice. Picked up some more rolling stock today, so I have them running. Nice. Yeah, RJ picked up a lot of cool cars. Always enjoy having him over, running trains on the floor. It's always a lot of fun. Or we went to Matt PG's, I call it the cave. It's his basically everything space. And we ran a lot of HO trains that day. It was a lot of fun. So guys, we're going to fire up the Hudson. Let's get the power onto the track. This is a really early TMCC locomotive, but it's just a lot of fun to use and run around. So she's nice and loud, but we'll turn the volume down on her after a couple rounds around. Just waiting for the breaker to reset. Oh no. B&O 118. Yep, that's it. That's the car. The name sounds familiar. We lost the car. Building a covered bridge. Whoops, turn that bell off. There it goes. Actually, I turned the volume down on this engine, so I'm not like shouting over you guys. There we go. Can actually turn it down all the way to there. Whoops. There we go. I forgot to reattach the caboose, so we'll hook that up. There we go. Alright. Think about building a covered bridge on my layout. Yeah, I love covered bridges. Sorry, I had some issues with the train. So yeah, I enjoy covered bridges. I wish I had the space for one on this layout, but maybe in future layouts, it'd be really cool. New tool cabinet, currently reorganizing. Yeah, that is the best thing. When you guys create your own like space, like train space or shop space, I love to know where all my tools are at all times. It is just such a great help to have. It's always very helpful. Slagcat did a cover bridge on his layout. That's awesome. Hey, Engineer Ed, how's it going? We are doing great. Just running the Hudson around. New plastic drawers, organize my junk. Yeah, I actually have, here we go. So on the workbench, I actually have an organizer shelf. And I'll bring you guys over to the... Scattered works too, yeah. Here, I'll show you guys the workbench. There we go. So let me put you in solo with the workbench. So as you guys can see, I've got my computer keyboards up there, but on the desk I actually have my parts organized in the plastic drawers, and that was pretty cheap. It was like 20 bucks or so for that organizer. And the best place to go for parts organizers, go to the antique shops, check those out, because you can get really nice metal ones that might just need some paint for really cheap. Then I got my old mechanics toolbox filled with all my tools, and then underneath where my chair's at, I've got a Sterlite organizer right there, and it's really helpful. Keep all your stuff organized. Hey, I forgot to show you guys the I did a short on this car, and this is a K-line blinking car we can add to the set. So, take you guys in town. There we go. If you do get the engine house helper job, let me know when you're working. Yeah, I'll see. It all comes down to if they contact me back or not. We'll have to see. Hey, JTG, how's it going? Hey, thanks, Randall. Yeah, we'll run this car, we'll run these scale cars soon. We'll run them with, something scale so it doesn't look ridiculous. Or close to scale. Happy Valley has, let's see, Hunter Line has a cover bridge kit. Wow, that's pretty cool. And as you guys can see, the crossing gates. Tilt the camera over a little bit. You can see the crossing signals on the level crossing, and those aren't hooked up yet. I need an IR sensor, but I've got one on the way, so it should be pretty cool. David, this is actually a K-Line car. I don't know when it was made exactly, but it is a K-Line car. My trains are protesting. I'm watching other trains on the internet, and I'm collecting them. Aww. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to, we're going to run these scale cars that I just picked up that are on the spur right here. What we're going to do is actually do a little bit of a switching operation real quick. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, the town is coming together. So I'm going to store these cars in the siding where my station's at. Whoops. Flip this switch here, put it in reverse. Hey, thanks, Happy Valley. Put it in reverse. I'm going to decouple the cars. So all these freight cars will be in the siding over here. Whoops. Cool. Alright, let me decouple this guy. I'm actually going to run this engine around. I haven't checked those out yet, but I can definitely check those out, Randall. They sound really cool. All right. Sweet. Alright guys, I'm actually going to change out the locomotive. I'm going to find something that's scale. We're going to run that with these beautiful new scale cars. The 50.5 foot cars. The B&O and the CSX cars. Let's see. Like bargains, can't afford the fancy new stuff. Neither can I. This the Hudson you guys just saw rolling around is from the 90s. This car is from 1993. Looks brand spanking new. And then the other CSX car I think is from 98, 95, somewhere in there. This guy actually whoops. I actually bought all these cars at an antique shop that's somewhat local. Reverend Roger, do you have any NS box cars? I currently do not, but I would love to have an NS or Conrail cold drag, preferably Conrail. I think that'd be really cool. Is Artie heading out? Let's see. Hey, Artie, thank you so much for stopping in. Be safe. Hopefully you guys are doing better down there. But thank you so much for stopping in. Oh god, the trash picker. Yeah, so everyone that I don't know if you guys have heard this story before, but I met DB Tech at a Kutztown train show. I was with my buddy RJ78. Guys were throwing out tons and tons of stuff, and we were picking through the trash, finding all kinds of stuff that I don't know if they could sell it. It should have been thrown away, but it's very useful stuff. So it's pretty cool. Hey, Mike, thank you so much. Your layout is inspirational. Thank you so much for sharing. Hey, man, thank you. Yeah, this is the, I'll keep you guys on the town. I'm actually going to switch out a locomotive really quick, and we're going to get some other stuff rolling. I'm going to run these beautiful scale cars that I just got. And I got to find something that's close to scale to run it with. There is the default Conrail E33. That is scale too. But I'll be right back. So hang out for 1 second. And it is really snowing up there at Horseshoe Curve. So I'll find something that's scale. Give me a second. All right, so I found a locomotive that's going to be pretty close to scale. And if you guys can see it, it's got the BL2 on the track. Good old ugly duckling, as they call them. Got to reset my transformer to not command mode. All right, there she goes. So let me... Oh god, Quick Nally isn't looking grab stuff. Oh no. I'd be like, wait, hey, what's all this stuff missing here? So, here, I'll do side screen for a second. Sorry guys, I'm going to load these up. And, here, I'll put the camera down. So, this car here, good old, I think these are both 50.5-foot cars. I want to get a 60-foot car now. They just look ridiculous. And I think they are just pretty cool. So we got these two cars. Now I need a B&O caboose and some more B&O scale cars. Or CSX cars. Either or will work. Alright. And the funny thing is with these cars, they were hitting my rock cut in the back, which is all the way over there. If you guys can see that big white patch missing out of the rock cut. Right there. The cars were actually hitting, they were scraping the side of it. So I went in with a Dremel tool and actually took down part of the rock. So I have to repaint it, make it look pretty, and I might put some like spongy scenic stuff so in case it hits, it won't scrape up my cars. But that did happen. George likes the new graffiti starters or starter set. That's pretty cool. Cutting plywood from the train table. I still need to finish. Yeah, pretty soon I'm going to be in layout mode with this again. We are adding an upper loop, so I'm going to have to start that somehow, or it's going to be crazy. I'm adding an upper loop. I haven't decided if I'm doing 072 or 64. or just kind of wing it and build the upper loop. But I'll have to decide. It's either going to be 042 or 50, or 042 or 72. It all depends on how much room I have and where the track leg, makes out. Happy Valley, do they still make 027? The track, I'm not sure. I'm sure you could buy it, but the cars, it's just kind of qualified as 027. Like, this is an 027 car right here because it can make 027 radius turns because your trucks, it's like the maximum spacing for your truck, so this thing just doesn't plop over and derail. But they make 027 cars. I don't know if they make 027 track anymore. It's really pushing the 036 for all their starter sets. Or actually 031 was the old smaller tube track, so we'll have to see. Hey, look, we have our first Russian bot of the evening. Here you go, first Russian bot. Welcome, welcome, and goodbye. There we go. Sweet, there's one. And if there's one, they probably brought friends. So there's one Russian bot of the evening. Randall got a Happy Valley. Russian bot, Russian bot. Engineer Ed, how long did it take you to get your layout the way it is now? I think... Oh, shoot. I have a picture of the old layout. Let me see if I can... I can't bring it up on screen, but I will show you guys or tell you the date. I did a video called Layout Destruction Slideshow, and that is when, that is the day I started building this. So let's go back. All right, we're going back even further. All right, guys, it looks like, going back even further, October, still going back even further, going back to October, okay, October 8th, so October, what's that, October, November, December, January, 4 months, well, really three months, because I was still tearing this down in October. So 3 months got this layout to where it is today. I think it's gone pretty well. It's just been a hike for sure. But yeah, it's been 3 months. I wondered about that with my Allegheny scrap. Oh no. Oh, beat me to it. Yeah, that we got rid of the Russian bot, everyone. It's great. Which is not the... Oh, God. But yeah, this took 3 months. Give or take a few. You get more done in a week than I get done in 3 years or 3 months. Yeah, it's coming along. I've taken a lot of time to work on this layout, and there's a little bit more stuff that needs to be done on this layout. I've got to fill in some more buildings. That all take time. Right now, my main goal is to get rid of all of the white foam blank space, and I think right now, out of scenic stuff that I need black road ballast. I started using the coarse ballast for roads. It just did not look right. I tried using the medium grade ballast. Scrap that. I'm using fine ballast. It just looks so nice for roadways. Like in here, this is all fine ballast. In here, it's all coarse ballast. It looks horrible. I actually want to resurface this road, make it look a little bit better. But if I put cars and stuff on it, you really won't notice. I do want to redo the level crossing where my signals are going, because the crossing that's right behind my computer, it looks so much better with the fine ballast from Woodland Scenic. And what I do, you spread that out, spray it with water, let it seep in, and then put watered down glue over top. It seals it all in. Hey, Lehigh Valley is back. Randy Jacobs, how's it going? Watching the curve, lots of snow. Love Florida. Yeah, it is. It's crazy snowing up there, and it's like messing with their Wi-Fi. Hey, thanks, Engineer Ed. So let's get this BL2 spinning. Solo the track cam real quick. There we are. So let me get these cars hooked up. Whoops. All right. All right, this is a conventional BL2 locomotive. This is from Williams, so it runs really nothing too fancy. Honestly, this engine needs an upgrade for sure. It needs man, I'd love to put TMCC on this locomotive with a smoke unit or sorry, a cruise commander, something like that. But these guys run so nice. Look at that. And she's off. That wasn't good. I forgot to switch the track, so we have a derailment. Oh man. Oh, that's my fault. All right, let's see what the damage is. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to flip the switch, so that's totally my fault. But this engine is so powerful. It's a dual motor, so I wonder if we could do this. Let's see. Oh. Boom, exactly. I think something's out down there. We'll have to see. No, I want to go the other way. I think the caboose is derailed. Whoa. Hey, look, it's a Penn Central derailing. It's like they're, oh, man. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are staying warm down in Texas. Oh, man, we have a Penn Central derailment. What else is new? Oh, man. It's so funny. So my buddy RJ78 actually sent me a video like a year ago of Penn Central asking the federal government for money, and the federal government actually rejected the video. They said it was fake and planted, but basically the maintenance of Penn Central was so poor they couldn't afford to fix their own locomotives and cars. There he is. There's RJ. So yeah, the Penn Centrals always like to fly off the tracks. Oh man. Do we have to start calling you Gomez Adams? No. We're good. Now that's my buddy Lance Boyle. His profile picture on his YouTube is Gomez Adams destroying some trains. I love it. Don't touch the scene, FRA en route. No, send him away. Nothing to see here. FRA, go away. Alright, so let's see if this engine can pull all these cars. Let's see. Did we short out? I think we shorted out. Nope. There we go. All right, that was bad too because this switch flipped, and I forgot to change this switch too. So the switch next to me flipped, and yeah, whatever. We almost had another derailment because my cars almost came up and hit my my ice car. Oh man, another derailment. You get a timeout. Yeah, nah, seriously. All right, this time we have it fixed. I'll fix it. All right, we'll do this. I gotta turn the power all the way up. I gotta flip the ice switch. There we go. Shoo! That was a close one, guys. Turn the power all the way down. This engine likes to fly. All right, we should be good. Should be good. All right, so she's coming around right here. And then we're gonna dump these cars back into the passenger station. All right. So I'm gonna turn the power all the way up. We're gonna flip the station track. There we go. And then we're gonna push the cars forward. Slowly. Need to hire a new dispatcher. Oh, man. Alright, right there. So I'm going to disconnect the car. We're going to back her up. Okay, we're going to flip the switch here. Oh, wait. Is she still on the switch? Yeah. Oh. The train... Oh, are you serious? Okay. Alright, guys, so I found the problem. So, guys, the problem is that the train is one car too long. A new conductor. Yeah, I wish. So what happened was that all these switches are automatic. So if they detect a car completing the circuit, the switch flips. Now, what happened was I pulled down this car too far, and I realized when I built this consist earlier, when I stored it, the Penn Central car was actually on my desk because I was fixing the coupler problem. So because of that, this consist is one car too long. So I got to take out. We'll take out the beautiful Lehigh Valley car right here. Love that car. Oh, we have a train. Can't even see it. It's all snowed out. So I'm going to actually take this Lehigh Valley car, put it over here in my siding. There we go. And then we're going to... Yeah, we have enough space for the train to clear. Because, here, I'll show you guys on the track cam. See where this car is right here? If it touches this track, it flips the switch in this direction to the station. So I think we're all good. So I'm going to energize the track again. And we need to be going this way. Yep. And now I need to flip the other switch because when this car set was too long, it actually flipped the switch that's down there hooking up to the main line. So let me make sure that switch is correct. We want to be going straight on that one. There we go. Shoo. Man, it's so tough being a model railroader. Alright guys, missed a bunch of your comments. Texas weather is windy, cold, wind chill. Sorry, just checking to make sure that train was clearing the switch. Hope the weather gets better again soon. Yeah, me too. It's been pretty crazy. I think we need a new dispatcher. Yes, I agree. Maybe one of these days I can have one of you guys up here helping me out. Be kind of cool. And we cleared it. Sweet. Hire a new conductor. I I'll petition to that. Oh man, she'll be coming around the mountain. Yeah, exactly. NSA, welcome to the channel. Super nice layout. Thank you so much. From a rare girl. Watch out for that train behind you. Oh no! Whiteout and Horseshoe Curve. Yeah. It's an intermodal anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. LOL. Yeah, I love that. It's great. So the BL2 is pulling our cars successfully around the layout. There we go. Here, we'll get some different lights going on up here. Hopefully you guys are having a great time in the stream. If you haven't yet, please make sure to hit that like button. Really helps out the channel. We are monetized now, so whatever can help get the stream out there to everyone that hasn't seen us yet. Would really appreciate that. .412 just checked out the curve. Snow dumping on that. Yeah, the stack train. Yeah, it is a double stack, isn't it? Wednesday is supposed to be 55 and 30 the next day. Typical winter here in the south. Oh, yeah, southwest. There you go. We change up the lights a little bit. We'll go to... That's a good one. We'll do summertime. There we go. Trying to find the train schedules for this area. I want to film some of the train footage. Now, Adam, honestly, unfortunately, like freight trains nowadays do not run on a schedule or a timetable like they used to. It's not like the olden days, unfortunately. So a lot of your train schedules are going to be found through like Amtrak. Amtraks are supposed to run on time, but they usually don't. But yeah, so you're going to have to try to find maybe like a daily somewhat schedule. It's all really done by experience, I guess, or if you take notes of when you see a train, it's usually close, but there really isn't a train schedule anymore. It's Tuesday, it's supposed to be 55, rainstone mix. Oh god, that sounds awful. Now guys, honestly, I think this train needs a caboose, so we're going to use this Pennsylvania caboose that's in the yard. We'll get that out there. Wait for the train to come by. We'll back her up. I honestly think this train really needs an upgrade. She will look great with smoke coming out of it. Sound awesome with some rail sounds, all that fun stuff. We're going to get the yard. Whoops. Got enough power to switch the yard. Open up our couplers. And... Hey, Wigwag Workshop. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope all is well this fine evening. Yeah, we're hanging in there. Alright. So we're going to back her up. We need a caboose on this train. This train is in need of a caboose. And this is a Rail King caboose given to me by my one of my good friends, Mr. Matt PG. He's also a channel mod. Great YouTube channel as well. Whoa. She jumped the switch. All right. We'll give her some, well, give me a second here. Pull her forward. Does a BL2 sound like a GP7? I'm not exactly sure. It's an EMD engine. It's probably gonna sound pretty close. But the BL2s, I've never seen one run before, but there are pretty cool looking locomotives. Do we couple up? Nope. I need some help. Oh. Oh well. Alright, let me take her out. Here, we'll do this. Good old SW5 right there. Oh, it's the MTH not coupling. There it goes. There we go. But honestly, Happy Valley, it might sound pretty close. They're around the same, I believe the same time period. How about caboose? Only one caboose tonight. No caboose. Yeah, train looks a lot better now with a caboose. You guys will see the switch right here flip automatically. And we're off. Alright guys, sorry about that. Can you guys hear me now? We had a crash on the StreamYard. Again, of course. So, that was fun. I blame the internet and all that fun stuff. What happened? Lost sound. Can you guys hear me now? Cool. There we go. Thank you guys so much for letting me know. The stream totally just cut out. We have sound. Yeah, we totally lost the computer camera. It like totally reset. So that's always fun, right? Coming in loud and clear. Woohoo! See, I'm gonna run something else with these cars. Need some sound. There we go. We have no sound. Yeah, we fixed it. Woohoo! So, guys, I'm gonna run in the Santa Fe FT, and it's one of the favorites of the house, and we're gonna run that because it's got all kinds of sound and stuff. And that engine is actually before the Lion Chief takeover. So, hey, Nathan Five Chime, Chris, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great week. Thank you. George, good vibes. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It was technical problems that we've been dealing with all night. But no worries. No worries at all. So yeah, does anyone else have any projects going on this week? Any videos that are coming up? Any ideas or anything like that? But like I said, this week we're gonna have at least 2 videos out. One, I'm gonna do a repair video, or not a repair, but a maintenance video on how to keep your engines running strong. Pretty much just cleaning, things like that, and show you guys what I do, like a quick maintenance catch up. So I'll probably end up choosing like an MPC diesel, open up the shell, and then clean it up and things like that, and go over what I do for those. And then I'm going to actually do a layout update once all the green space is applied on the layout. We're going to do a layout update for sure. We'll run some of these new cars. And for anyone coming in, I started a new short series called A Very Short Review. And I'm basically choosing cars from the collection and doing like a 15 to 30 second review on the cars. The first one was actually the Lighthouse car, which you guys are going to see right here. Right there. So the first review was done on the Seafood Lighthouse car, or Lighthouse Seafood. Excuse me. It's got a big old lobster on the front right here. And it's got a beacon that lights up, so when you apply power, the car blinks, which I thought was just so cool. So this is the first car. I'm probably going to end up doing a short review on some of these guys, 50-foot box cars, and then I've got some other really, really cool cars. So I can find one of them really quick under here. Yep, I don't see the car I was looking for, but stay tuned for those reviews as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to replace this locomotive. We need some, we need a horn. We need some sound up here. So let's get rid of the BL2. Beautiful locomotive. Check this out. But it's just, I need a horn or something, you know. And this is actually it's a Williams BL2 dual motor, a fully die cast, 2 pickups. It's a great piece. George, thank you so much for stopping in. Got to get ready for work. Oh, man, stay safe. Seabrook Veterans Memorial and the Houston NASA Space Center. Houston, exactly. That's awesome, man. I'd love to check out that. Oh, Slackhat said a question and a little bit earlier, just popped in. What do you know about Atlas Trayman products? I'm thinking about ordering a C&O Atlas caboose. Atlas is great. Their stuff's very like high end. It works great. I know Atlas does comply with like TMCC, I believe, but anything Atlas I've never had problems with. So I'm gonna put the BL2 back. Grab the Santa Fe FT, which I know it doesn't match with any of these cars, but we'll get that on the track. All right, so I'm actually going to set the Santa Fe on the other track here. So here she is. This is right before Lion Chief like totally took over these like starter sets. This is conventional, but it runs and sounds just like a Lion Chief. So it's pretty sweet little engine. I'm glad it's conventional, but according to this new power system Lionel's coming out with, it should be able to run a Lion Chief with that new system. Hey Sean, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. We'll see you later. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Said early day. Yeah, I know the feeling. We're gonna get this guy on the track. So I'll actually move the rail camera over so you guys can check this out. All right. All right, she is on the track. Love my Lionel, Lion Chief FT. Yeah, this is like right before it. Oh, Edward said, me and the family are fighting COVID. Nothing planned. This has been a great diversion. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Get better soon. A lot of my buddies and friends have been sick, and it's been really, really horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, guys, we're to fire up. Ready? This one starts in forward. I love it. Atlas bought some of the MTH tooling, now uses PS3. Wow. So this engine's going to want to go into reverse, I think. Alright, we got to go forward. All right, here we go. Hey, good night, Sly Cat. So everyone's going to work or leaving. Hopefully you guys have a great night. Hey, Randy Jacobs, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great night. Lehigh Valley Model Railroader. Let's see what he said. My Lionel Limited Edition New Jersey Transit U36B has the exact same train sounds. Now, what year was that from? Is that from like 2010, 2011? Give her some speed. Oh, Sly Cat's still here. Oh, sorry. Hey, while we're here, we'll load up the ice house. Grab the ice from here. gotta load them in one at a time. There we go. Okay, yeah, it is, Anna's like, I'm here till the end. Yeah, me too. Let's see if, there we go. Load them up. Load them up. Oh, he missed one. There you go. I thought I had more ice, but maybe it dropped. Nope. Yeah, I thought I had more ice. Oh well. I actually added more ice chips to this. Added some ice down here in the chute, and then up top here as well. So I thought that looked pretty cool. And guys, I also have to repair the smoking diner. The wire for that was disconnected, unfortunately. So I got to repair that too, so it no longer smokes. But the wire underneath, I have to actually go underneath the table and cut out and find the wire. So this will be pretty cool. But anyone stopping into the stream, make sure you give the stream a like. Pushes the video out there, helps us out. Actually got a lot of views on the live streams. It's been a lot of fun. I love hanging out with you guys and hearing, you know, what you guys having going on and all that stuff too. Lehigh Valley. Hope everyone gets better from COVID. I had it, but had no fever, didn't feel sick. Prayers to everyone. Yeah, prayers go out. My prayers and thoughts go out to everyone as well. I thought I was asymptomatic back in, I think it was back in April or May of 2020. I thought I had it, but, well, I don't know. So let me go up here. Anna say, what do you use to light up your buildings? That is a great question. So let me actually fix this camera a little bit. So the MTH buildings. So all my MTH buildings that, actually everything in this town is an MTH building except the gas station. The corner building, actually all of them are pre-lit. Okay, you plug them in, but they are pre-lit buildings. I have them going through 14 volts AC through my, what is this? The MRC dual power, which is my backup transformer if the layout were to die. So I can still run a live stream. If in case my TMCC remote decides to die, I can run everything conventional. So I have everything going through the accessory out on that transformer, which is 14 volts. I believe 7 or 8 amps out. It's pretty cool. But that building on the corner there, the mobile home is also pre-lit. But when you get into town here, my freight shed in the back, that also is a 14 volt lamp. But those are these German lights. I don't know if I have any in my drawer underneath my computer here. Let's see. I don't seem to have them, but it's a German company that makes these lamps that I glue in those. But those are pretty cool. If you go over here to the other side of town, these are all LEDs in these buildings, except the gas station. That's all incandescent. But the switch tower right here, this guy actually has these little LEDs. They're called Eva model. You can buy those on Amazon for, I think it's about $6 or $7. You get about 12 or so of those. in a pack, and there's one glued up here at the top, and then one glued inside the bottom, so it illuminates the whole thing. Still going through 14 volts. And then in back, I'm also the Kitty City Toys, which is the gray building. That building right here, that's pre-lit Lionel. But this one, that department store, has one of those German lights in it. I don't know if I have any. Let me see. See if I can find these lights. So let me move the rail cam back away from the drawer. But that is an excellent question. Oh, I forgot. I'm also using Eva model LEDs in my car shop. But, oh, here they are. Sweet. These are very expensive, but they are excellent lights. These are called Stevens International. It's about $18. You get 6 lights. So here you go, incandescents. These are screw-based lights, so you get the socket and the light, and you can replace the light if they go out. That's the benefit with these. Now you can also replace them with LEDs, but these have been running great on the platform. But everything else is pre-lit, which I don't mind wiring up stuff. I actually really, I enjoy wiring up stuff. It's kind of therapeutic. It gets me working with my hands. I really enjoy it, but Florida Rare Dog's like, that's a nice view. Thanks. The engine shed here, the car shop, right? Where are we there? Right there, car shop has 3 Eva model LEDs in it, hooked up to AC. And then here we go. My Cherry Hill station right here. Good old Cherry Hill. That's got an Eva model LED in there as well, which helps. Yeah, it's not even warm. It really helps with heat. They don't really produce a lot of heat. So the decals and stuff on the outside won't start peeling off. But, you know, that's what I've been doing. Try to put as many LEDs in as possible. This lino lamp here, the water tower, this thing needs like 14 volts plus. And it's actually rated for 18 volts, but last time I did that, the light burned out. Hey, K&R Custom Models, how's it going? So yeah, I use a little bit of everything. Incandescents, LEDs. I prefer LEDs now that they're so cheap. Like 10 years ago, you know, LEDs were very expensive and it was like a luxury. I remember seeing them in like models and stuff. You're like, wow, LEDs, whoa, that's a new thing. But nowadays it's like, yeah, LEDs are in everything. And I've been converting a lot of my passenger cars that have like the silhouette paper in them to LEDs because I don't want the silhouette paper to melt or get like crispy from the heat of those incandescents. Happy Valley, your layout is lit. Thank you so much. Yeah, I try my best. Florida Rare Dog. This is a good point. Woodland Scenics lights look awesome, but man, the wires are tiny even in O scale. Yeah, the plug and play, right? Plug and play stuff. They look great. Trust me, I love them. I don't have any Woodland Scenics lighting on this layout. I like doing all of it on my own, but they do look amazing. Oh, the side view of the layout. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've got actually a bunch of stuff I need to put LEDs in. Let's see, what else? I've got a bunch of passenger cars, like Williams passenger cars I need to convert to LEDs. I started converting my New York Central cars over, which I don't have any out right now, just the Madisons. They're semi-scale Madisons, but they look really cool behind the Hudson you guys saw earlier. The Hudson's back on the shelf. Where is it? There she is, like right, well, other finger, right there. But But yeah, I definitely need to convert those to LEDs because the silhouettes on the inside, that really thin paper material plastic, likes to like shrivel up and crack and unglue itself. I remember when some TMCC engines had LED headlights. Well, the ditch lights of the cab were incandescents. Isn't that great? I love when they used to do that, or they still do stuff like that. I think most of Lionel stuff now is LED. It saves on the cost and then the replacement costs. So if you think about it, the more LEDs they use, the less incandescents they have to produce or make to purposely like replace them. So it's a win-win. Trust me, Lionel probably wants to put everything LED now. Great example of this. Like I was saying before. Oh, here we go. So Slag Cat, you'll melt the water tower down. Well, guess what? With this water tower, this guy right here, this is so funny. So you guys can see, let me move this comment out of the way. Okay, it's a bubble water tower. So you need heat. The reaction happens when heat is applied to the tube, and this liquid in the tube has a lower boiling temperature than other things, so it bubbles. So it's actually boiling. Well, Lionel said it could use up to 18 volts. Well, guess what? I put an 18 volt charge to it, or power supply to it, and the light burned out. And to replace the light, it actually broke off the socket on the inside. It was such a pain. So now I run it at 14 volts. 14 is the magic number. I learned this from one of my buddies, Tom from Tom's Train, or Tom, I forgot your channel, buddy, but Tom was like, dude, run everything at 14 volts. You'll be so much happier. You're going to basically save all of your lights, things like that. So run everything 14 volts, no more, no less, and you'll be very happy. So Anase says, so are you running all this on one transformer? So yeah, everything, accessory power and lights, they're all coming off of 14 volts out on an MRC dual, which are like a double toggle conventional transformer from, I think, like the early 2000s. It's very powerful. It can power the whole layout. But I did separate my layout in two parts. So anything that's a light is on my little switchboard. It says town. So if I turn off the town, let me take you guys to the layout cam. This is actually a really good question. So let's see. I'll take you guys to town. And you guys can see right here. So on my switchboard down here, so right here I have a toggle switch. If you turn off the town turns off. Now my other light, you can see the lights in the diner are still on. That's under accessory power, so ACC. And if I turn that off, it turns off my signals and any accessories like the ice house. So look, ice house works right now. And if I turn off the switch, ice house doesn't work. And why I did that is because I didn't want to hit the ice house on the same circuit as my town lights, because if you see that you'll see the voltage drop and the lights will blink. Same with any of the like crossing gates and stuff like that, or any other activated accessory, it draws power. Your town lights will blink. And I found this out the hard way by my my Lionel billboard. It draws a ton of power, and all my town lights would blink when it would switch. But yeah, everything is on the same circuit, supposedly, or the same transformer, I'm sorry. 2 circuits, 1 transformer. Edward says, Woodland Scenic light poles tend to be weak. I have their log cabin, it's well lit. KNR Customs gave my brother MTCE. Oh, El Capitan. Oh, that's a cool set. All the lights. Oh, God. Oh yeah, the 80-watt transformer had to put LEDs in the passenger cars. Yeah, those cars draw a ton of power. With this setup here, even with the Cab 1, I'm using the TPC 300 hooked up to it, and it will pop. The breaker pops in the TPC unit if I run post-war stuff with an air whistle on the back. It can't pick up, it can't handle the power draw. So honestly, I might hook up the Power Master. I have a Power Master underneath the platform as a backup. I might hook that up on this main line so I can run stuff with more power. So it might be a good backup plan. Athearn just went to LEDs a couple years ago. Huh. Florida Railroad Dog, is that TV on a laptop or on a loop? Sorry. That's a great comment. Is that TV on a loop? It's been snowing for the last 3 Monday live streams. Yeah, I know. Like, whoops, sorry. Nikki brought that to my attention too. She's like, it's snowing up there? I'm like, yep, it's snowing. Still snowing. I have an oil pump with those bubbling tubes. Burns out so quick. Lehigh Valley, try running it on 14 volts. Just try it. It won't burn out as fast, I promise. Because I have the master of the burning out of lights. That is my beacon in the back, the rotary beacon. It cooks at 18 volts, and that beacon starts to spin. But at 14 volts, that bulb's been there for about a year. Hey, Slackhat, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. Always fun talking with you. But yeah, have a great night. Sorry I missed your comment earlier. I'm going through these comments. Pull the wiring out of the Woodland Scenic structures, insert a strip lighting, and run them on a separate transformer. That's the way to go. The world's longest working light bulb is running at a lower rated voltage for decades. Yep. Power my layout with a Z4000. Oh yeah. ZW80s for accessories and lights. Yeah, those are great. Like I said, try Lehigh Valley Model Railroader. Try running your stuff at 14 volts. It may not be as bright. It may not be as fun. I promise the lights will last longer. Like I said, my buddy at Tom's Trains, he basically he schooled me on lighting and power. It was pretty cool. And he also helped me set up the system we have today with the Cab 1 remote. So thank you, Tom, so much. Had to get a drink of water there. But yeah, the accessory that burns out the most lights, I'll show you guys. Get it in frame here on the rail. The track cam. There it is, right there. Center stage. The beacon. There he is. Tom's Trains and Accessories. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I forgot your channel for a second. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I told Tom about my beacon. I was like, hey man, this beacon burns out all the time. And he's like, well, what voltage are you running it at? And I said, 18 volts. And he's like, what are you doing that for? You're just going to go through bulbs. So yeah, without Tom, I wouldn't have the Cab 1 remote set up or the beacon working properly. Well, it's not working right now. It's too cold up here. But in the summertime when it's able to heat up, it spins. Oh man, I missed a really long comment up here. Randall, yeah, Athearn was one of the last. Let's see. Athearn was one of the last holdovers using incandescent bulbs in their locomotives. I want to say they switched in either 2018, 2019 to LEDs in all their offerings. Yeah, it saves them money, trust me. Those incandescents cost tenfold compared to these LEDs that they're making now. Going to use 8 power bricks by Lionel with the new ZW 4 channels with 2 bricks per channel. Excuse me. Need 20 amps per channel to run these or 4 engines lash ups. Oh my gosh. That's going to be cool. Now, do any of you guys, when you turn on your power for your layout, do you ever see the lights flash? I love that. That happens to me all the time with this setup. As soon as I turn on the brick, the power brick for the TMCC, my lights blink up here. And then I've got all this stuff running on the same circuit. It's pretty nuts. Can't believe it's still working. Is Horseshoe Curve the closest railfan camera to you? Strasbourg. Let's see. Strasbourg is probably the closest. If they have one at Harrisburg, that's, well, Harrisburg's about 40 minutes northeast, or northwest, I'm sorry. Strasbourg's probably the closest. I'd say Strasbourg, what do they call it? Central Station? East Strasbourg, there you go. That's the comment, or that's the name of the station I'm looking for. That's probably the closest railfan camera to me. Old Western Electric Beehive lights in my houses. They had LEDs. Or wait. Oh, they had LED lights before everyone. They don't get hot at all. Wow. You're welcome, Anna. Yeah, no problems. Thank you for all the information. You're too kind. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we're not a problem. Like I said, if you guys ever have questions with the layout, how to wire up anything, I'm always here to help. I honestly had to learn. I don't want to say everything on my own. My dad taught me a lot of stuff about the wiring, but I learned how to. I learned the hard way. Let's just say that. Especially on voltages and stuff. 14 volts. That's the magic number, 14. You'll never burn stuff out. It'll last longer. Unless they're LEDs, you can crank them up to sometimes you can crank them up to 20, 22 volts. But yeah, don't do that. I promise. It may look brighter and better. There's some models on here I definitely need to rewire my station. So the station that I have, I call it Grand Central. It's not as bright as I would love it to be, but it is lit. It needs some lighting help. Same with some of my department stores in town, but it's all right. It still works. Hey, Brian Rock, thank you so much for stopping in. Hopefully you have a great week. Brother is a retired EE and figured, solar system on my layout. Power needs. Oh, that's pretty cool. $14 volts also is not shocking. Yeah, the crazy thing is, when I was first working with the command system, I actually put my elbow on the track, and you'll actually feel a shock. You'll feel it through your arm. Trust me. It's a weird. Well, if you guys ever been electrocuted or shocked before, it feels close to it. But there were times I had the track on. I was just reaching over to grab a car, and all of a sudden I just felt it right here in the forearm. I was like, ow, ow, ow. So that, and whenever. Sounds like we have a train coming. You guys can't see it anyways. It's all snowed out. Yeah, Tom, there you go. You'll get a buzz with 18 volts. Yep, 18 at 8, right? 18 volts, 8 amps. It's the way to go. And the old transformers, like the ZWs or the CWs, they don't really give, so they're gonna draw as much amperage as they want. It might be 12 amps. You'll definitely feel those. Like this system here, it cuts out, I believe, once it figures out it's drawing more than 8 amps. But the old stuff, it gives what it can give. It will keep on going. There is a train. If you guys can even see that, there is a train. Wow. 6 engines leading. That's insane. It's the fan and the 80-watt transformer. You can get replacement on eBay or Amazon. Just replace one. What was What was he saying before? I didn't see his comment then. Oh, my lights don't flash on one of the CW. It whines and stops. That is a very okay. So Lehigh Valley, that is a very common issue with those transformers. I have gone through 4 of them. I honestly, I would not recommend buying any more ZW80s or CW80s. They're just not the best. I've burned through so many of them. Not even do anything crazy. I burned out the accessory side on one. One of the whistle buttons on my other one got stuck in. And these are the old 80 watts, not the newer ones with the separate power brick. They make a new one now that the power brick is separate, just like the MTH Z1000s. I'd recommend a Z1000 over over the 80 watt Lionel. If you've ever been electrocuted, yeah. It's happened. I was plugging an old set of Christmas lights that I shouldn't have been plugging in. It had an old cloth wire once, and I plugged it in. It burned. Yeah, it was great. The best way to learn something is to get hurt doing it. Yeah, Radar. I heard the new 80-watt transformers, they've been remodeled. They have been, but they kind of took over the original thought from MTH was like, hey, we'll make the power brick separate from the brain. So if the power brick burns out, will be separate from the control module, which is a really cool idea. The new ones are okay. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 80 watts sitting under my train shelf behind me. One of them needs a new inline fuse that burned out. And honestly, I want to rewire it with a circuit breaker. But I wish I could do a video on it. I don't know if Lionel's going to get mad at me or something. But honestly, I wouldn't care because these are junk. I want to modify it. It has an inline fuse, which is a horrible idea. Because everything we do with trains, everything shorts out eventually. Like, you have a derail, an accessory shorts out or overheats, it shorts out. I just think it's kind of crazy. It's like, well, instead of putting a circuit breaker like everything else Lionel's made, we'll just put an inline fuse so when it burns out, you can't fix it. You'll have to send it back to us. It's really sad why they did that. I didn't buy them. They came with lots of starters from the early 2000s. It's a good point. I use the 80-watt Lionel because I burned through 3 Z1000s. Okay, so you burned through the Z1000s. Okay. At that point, I'd get a ZW, the old school ZWs, but then you don't have the whistle button. Well, you don't have the bell button or the whistle. But I'd say honestly, get a old ZW dual handle or check out the MRC duals. They're really nice for running trains. I think they're 300 watts a side. I think it's a 600 watt transformer or 300 at each side. Whatever you decide to use, those are great. Florida Railroad Dog, I took my CW80 and installed an external fuse. A lot of them have fuse problems. Yep, that's what I'm doing with it now because mine has the inline fuse on the circuit card, which is insane. I don't know why they did that, but it needs I might install a breaker. And the thing is, the fuse, Florida Railroad Dog, the fuse in those, I forgot the specs on it, but it is not a typical fuse. It is something, it's like a slow, you think it'd be like a slow burn fuse. I think it's a fast burn fuse or fast blow fuse at like a really weird amperage, and it's complete. It's crap. I'll just be honest with you. It's like it doesn't match any American specs. because I did do a lot of research on those. Radar Hennings does sell external circuit breakers. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm actually planning on visiting them this week. That's on my list of things to do this week. I only use Lionel ZWs and 10 amp 180 watt bricks. Got rid of the Z4000s. The Z4000, I thought that one was pretty expensive from what I've heard. I use CW80s for accessory power, so I don't really care. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to use I used one of my CW80s on powering my dad's town lights that he had, because they had to run at like 3 volts. So what I did, I actually took the handle on the ZW80, like the little orange L handle, and I put a it sounds really weird. I put I think it was a couple washers. I stacked up the washers underneath, and it had to be at a certain voltage or all the lights would just start blowing out. Put some washers underneath, and then after I got it there, I actually took a wire tie and actually went around the transformer so it stayed at that voltage. And then I found out later, if you held like the whistle and the bell button, you could actually adjust the the accessory power. I didn't know that at the time. So it's things you know and things you don't know. But I was a kid, I didn't realize you could hold those buttons in and change the accessory power. But I just did what I thought was cool. Hennings also does upgrades with the new circuit breakers and whistle and bell buttons. Oh, that'd be so cool. Hennings also has a lot of parts, reproductions. Yeah, I definitely need to get up there. I wanted to reach out to, I believe I have some contacts up there. I want to see what they have for upgrade wise, because I might buy some stuff to upgrade one of my diesels. I'm not telling you guys which one. It's not the BL2. But I have a diesel I'd love to upgrade. It needs sounds and smoke and all that stuff. Lionel shows a lot of those type issues on their YouTube channel. Yeah, that YouTube channel, there's one guy who does a lot of it's not demos with Dave. It's like an older style YouTube channel, or style filming and everything. There's one guy on there, he actually did a lot of tutorials on how to wire up. What was that? That's cool. He was showing up how to wire things in like series or parallel, or how to hook up different Lionel accessories. It was actually Lionel's YouTube channel, but they haven't done it in a while. Or at least that guy hasn't done a review in a while. Florida Railroad, just put the 15 amp fuses in mine. Has never blown. Only used the CW80 for accessories. Okay, so that was it. I think it was like a 17 amp fuse. It was just some weird. It might have been 13.8 amp. It was something weird, I promise. And they were throwing those in the transformers, and it's kind of meant to throw people off, so they couldn't do it themselves. Check out their website. Yeah, we'll do. Small Lionel transformers like the 1043s, 1053s, 6373s. Excellent for accessory power. 1043, however, doesn't have a built-in circuit breaker. You can install an inline fuse. Yep. Yeah, I actually saw on Facebook there is the Model Toy Train page. I forgot which one I'm on. I know Hennings is on there, but one guy was talking about how his son or grandson fried his fast track because the transformer did not have a fuse, and the wire just melted into a glob. It was pretty cool. All right, guys, so let's run a couple more trains. We're coming up on almost. We'll end the stream at 11 tonight. We'll run some more stuff. ERR installs. Oh, yeah. I think they do. I know, I've seen videos. I know Docman did a video at, I believe it was Hennings the Third, Harry Hennings the Third's house layout, and he was talking about ERR stuff. I believe they are an ERR dealer. I'm not sure if they can order it for you or they have them there, but I'm hoping they have ERR stuff there because I'd love to upgrade. I'll probably end up just picking a diesel and just being like, hey, I'm going to upgrade this. Hey, Radar, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great week. Stay safe out there. Stay warm. He went to work for a train layout building company in Texas. Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing that guy doing a bunch of videos. Is really cool. KNR Custom. I think Hennings will do upgrades, but they are pretty easy. Done 12 myself. Yeah, I would like to do it on my own just to learn how to do it. I've got some Williams stuff that I would love to upgrade with sounds and smoke and just go all out, put a cruise commander in it, all that fun stuff. But the engine I'm hopefully upgrading will be a steam engine. And it really deserves an upgrade. It needs an upgrade. Hey, Lehigh Valley, thank you so much for stopping in. Great talking with you about the Transformer stuff. Good luck on those. Just be careful, don't blow your stuff up. But it's all part of the fun, right? They have good instructions. Yeah, ERR stuff. I haven't bought anything from them, but I've called them before to ask them questions, and they've been really helpful. It's a good company. Sunset Models, I believe, out in Cali. Wow, look at that light. It's insane. That's from a light of a train. Jeez. Plan to upgrade my MTH Proto 1 to ERRs. You know what? That is true. I have my Baldwin. My poor Baldwin needs an upgrade. Because my Baldwin, my AS616 died on me. So I want to see if I can take that to him, possibly. I've heard that it could be as easy as just a new chip. I don't know if they have them there, or it could be like a full-on upgrade. I might take that up with me if I go. Because I do miss my Baldwin. My Baldwin is... it's awesome. See, I missed some comments here. Oh, Florida Railroad Dog, thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, you have a great week as well. Always fun having you guys here. Do you know about Broadway Limited? My layout is just DC. Will the Broadway Limited loco have sound? Engineer Ed. So I've got a good friend of mine who, actually two friends of mine. Thought that was something hitting the window. It's my radio playing in the background. So one of my friends in here, Jamie Macon, if she's still here, she has a Broadway Limited 425. It does the chugging sounds, and it doesn't do the bell or whistle unless you have the sound pack, the sound commander pack, which you get a bell, whistle, and auxiliary. You can get that too, and you can run your stuff with DC. So look into one of those. They're like 50 or 60 bucks. It's a commander pack from Broadway Limited, but it only works with Broadway Limited DCC locomotives. So let's see. My layout is just DC. So you'll have chugging sounds or engine sounds. You'll have the startup sounds, the shutdown sounds, but you will not have the whistle or bell. But with DC, Engineer Ed, get that DC Commander from Broadway Limited. You'll have the bell and the whistle. It'll just be like having DCC. You just won't be able to command your locos on the handheld system, but you will have your horn and whistle and crew sounds, all that stuff. So look into one of those. KNR Customs, I did a GP60 MTH ERR because I got the Atlas GP60B unit. Oh, that is so cool. I have a ZW transformer and four 180 watt bricks. I'm new at this. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, you'll definitely have enough power. What's the wattage of the ZW? Because the ZW's, if it's an 80 watt, you should be able to run your trains with 180 watt bricks. Yeah, that's what I'm using here. I have a 180 watt, and I think I have a 230 watt brick in storage somewhere. I got to pull one of those out and use that. But yeah, it should be definitely enough power. Use the 180 watt bricks. If you're using like a command system, it should be fine. Here you go. Engineer Ed, here you go. You need the sound controller for the bell, whistle, and a few other sounds. DC sounds are pretty good while it runs. Oh, runs though. Okay. Hey, no problem. Engineer Ed, no problem, man. Oh god, Tom's trains. 275 watts divided by 4 channels. Yeah, those are great. I was gonna say Happy Valley trains. Are you saying it's not to me? It's to Anna. I was gonna say I have tons of trains. Never too many trains though. Never too many. I'm gonna find a diesel to run. Oh, that's the ZW. Okay, 275. Yeah, I've got the. Forgot. Yeah, I've got the 275 that's downstairs, I believe. Yeah, it's still downstairs. We got to take our Christmas stuff down. So that's going to happen pretty soon. So I'm going to switch you guys to the track cam. We're going to get one more engine running. I'm going to keep it quiet because it is later in the evening. So we're going to take the Santa Fe FT, put her away, and then we'll grab something post-war. How about that? We'll grab one of the 2025s. How about that? Tom Strain's Merry Christmas. Yeah. Cool. All right. All right, guys, we got a 2025 hooked up to the track. One of my favorites. It's a K4. It's a later rendition of those. So we'll see how she does. KNR Custom Models. You probably know we make custom O-scale signals once I get moved to South Carolina from Alaska. Holy crap. We offering custom upgrades and repairs cheap. I enjoy doing it. Yeah, I'll have to reach out. Yeah, definitely. Send me a message. I've got some stuff that needs upgrades for sure. I've got a lot of Williams stuff that needs sound, smoke, command, all that fun stuff. So that'd be awesome to send some stuff over to you. But yeah, when you come closer to the when you come to the good old 48, let me know. Alaska's kind of far away from where I'm at. Run the stealth train. There's no such thing as a stealth train. Not an O gauge or O scale. All right, so let's get the 2025 rolling. Give her some power. So we're running an O gauge train with O scale cars. But a train is a train. There we go. She's also a really good smoker. Hey, thanks, Tommy. I've been really busy on getting all this stuff together. I just added the level crossing there. And then we also have the, we got the Sinclair in the back. Looking great. Ozark, how's it going? Yeah, 2025, 2035 are a couple of my favorite post-war locos. Yep, here she is. This is one of my 2025s. I've got two of them. Hope to be in South Carolina. Oh, sweet. Yeah, definitely let me know. I don't want to kill you on the postage over there, but it'd be awesome to get some work done on some of these trains. Add some smoke flow to this engine. It's smoking alright, but I want more smoke. There we go. Let's get her rolling. Here we go. This engine likes to run fast. There we go. Now she's really smoking. I actually upgraded the smoke units in these with the resistor smoke units instead of the old, the old coil smokers. This one works great. It's got the old Williams whistle on there. All I have is O-gauge, it's O27 track, mostly cars. 2R O-scale, don't like going around the sharp curves and switches. Yeah, Happy Valley, honestly, a lot of my stuff is like semi-scale. These are the only, like, well, I've got a couple scale cars, but not a whole lot. But trains are trains. Humor aside, oh god, Alaska legalized. Oh god. A hemp smell smoke fluid. Oh jeez. Man, this thing's really smoking. Look at that. Yeah. Hey, Engineer Ed, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great week. Yeah, she is a great smoker. Run it nice and slow. Yeah, Adam, this one, I did a smoke upgrade in it. Someone put, so any of you guys out there just getting started in post-war collecting, or some of you guys that collect post-war might know this. So back in the day when they used pellet smoke, you actually had to wait for the smoke pellet to kind of melt. Well, when they came out with liquid smoke, you can still use liquid smoke in a pellet-style smoke unit. But the problem was a lot of the guys wouldn't clear it out of the pellets. So the smoke fluid would actually interact with the smoke pellet and create like this chalk residue stuff. And they would just clog up the smoke units and they wouldn't work anymore. So I started buying up a lot of post-war steam engines. And I had changed the smoker and just basically reset it with smoke fluid. So now it works great. Show up to work smelling like hemp. Yeah, they send you down to like the Concentra. They'd be like, you're not coming back to work until you get a negative test. KNR Customs, thank you so much. Yeah, will do, man. I'll definitely check it out. Love to get some custom work done, and like I said, I've got tons and tons of trains that I'd love to put sounds and smoke and command modules in them. But yeah, thank you so much. I'll definitely check out the channel. Smoke pellets made of compressed wax. Sounds good. Work for an airline, can't smoke either. Yep. Yeah, same here. I drive a car for, drive a car for work. Can't do that. Oh, train's coming on Virtual Rail Fan. I'm going to run one more steam engine tonight. And then at approximately 11 o'clock, we're going to call the stream because we have got a lot going on this week. But hopefully you guys are having a great night. If you haven't yet, anyone in the channel watching the stream, make sure to give this stream a thumbs up. If you guys are having a great time, really helps out the channel. Really helps push the videos out there for YouTube because their algorithm and all that fun stuff. We're going to run the other 2025, then we're going to call it a night. So let me grab that one. Alright guys, this is the newer 2025. We're going to run that. Hey, KNR, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Work at Nellis, AFB. Oh, God. Can't even smoke cigarettes. Yeah, the only thing I smoke is smoke fluid. It's my my secondhand smoke is the smoke fluid from Lionel Toy Trains, and that's about it. But yeah, KNR, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely check out the channel. Like I said, I got tons of work. I custom work I need to do. Probably won't upgrade anything NPC, but definitely upgrade some of the Williams stuff that is just really nice. Really deserves a sound program. And also, I want to upgrade one of my post-war tenders, or not upgrade, but just I have a couple hollow shell post-war tenders. It'd be cool to put rail sounds in those. So we're gonna get the 2025. This is the older 2025 from the 40s. I think it's like 47 to 49, somewhere in there. It's the OG with the silver stack. We're gonna run her, and then we're gonna call it a night. Hey Edward, thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you so much. Tickle the like button. Oh, God. That sounds dirty. No, smash the like button. You can only smash it once. And if you push it twice, it'll become like a dislike in a way. Or not a like. I don't know. Don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we're going to run the 2025. See if she's going to cooperate tonight. This one's a good smoker, too. Once she gets warmed up, it smokes really nicely. There she goes. She might need some smoke fluid in her. Yeah, I put some smoke fluid in this. Look at that, it's so warm. Pushing out smoke just by pushing it. Let's see. We'll add some Big Boy Premium smoke, which is my favorite of the land. There it is, Big Boy Premium. This is the magic stuff, guys. It smells great. Alright, we'll just add a little bit. Oh, maybe a little bit more. Alright, that should be good. Oops. There we go. And once that heats up, it should start smoking like crazy. There she goes. This engine has 2 speeds. It's slow and fast. I think someone ran this locomotive like crazy back in the day, and it's like a 2-speed car. So this is as slow as I can run it. Lots of smoke. Hemp or pine smell? Neither. Big Boy Premium, which is like... Here, let me go to track cam. It's supposed to smell like Big Boy burgers from like the Big Boy burger chain, but I love it. It smells like bacon and all kinds of stuff. But once you give it a little bit of power, all of a sudden it just starts cranking. There we go, now she's smoking. About 35 buildings I'm trying to light up. Happy Valley Hobbies. Oh, sweet. Mmm, bacon. Bacon! It's like bacon strips. If you guys remember those commercials back in the day with the dog. There we go, now she's smoking. That's a lot of buildings, about 35. On this layout I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I only have like 20 buildings on this layout. Here, I'll take you guys back to town real quick. There we go. Yeah, Tom is a good book of knowledge. He has helped me out so much. Get the Williams whistle going. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, this train has 2 speeds, slow and fast. Someone really broke this engine in. There we go. Hey, you're welcome, Adam. No problem. No problem at all. Is that a Kennedy toolbox? I'm not sure. Where would the maker's plate be at on my toolbox? I was gonna say, Anna, if you are up to it, I actually would encourage anyone to start a YouTube channel so you can post your progress and all that stuff too. Like, in all honesty, if you post all that stuff on YouTube, let people see what you're doing, it's pretty cool. You could do shorts, anything like that. But like I said, I was, honestly, I was influenced to do YouTube by a bunch of my friends that are now friends. Honestly, I was terrified to start a YouTube channel, but now I've been doing this for about a year. We have a little over 1,000 followers, and it's been great, or subscribers. It's been a great experience overall. Yeah, Tom's channel is great as well. It's all you guys' channels are great. Honestly, I watch as much stuff as I can. It's just been fun catching up with all you guys, and it's been a challenge as well. There's so much great content out there, and so many great creators. Yeah, Jerry, I agree, man. It's like so many great creators and so many great people as well. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm going to call the stream here. Hold up one second. Let me get my camera turned around here. Alright, guys. I want to thank you all for joining me in this live stream tonight. So many great people in here and so many new faces, new people with all kinds of cool projects going on. And sorry, Virtual Rail fan, there was a train going. It snowed out up there. But I want to thank you all for joining me. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button. I want to thank everyone for joining in. It's been a great live stream. So much fun. I love running these trains with you guys and talking about the layout and a little bit of everything, and mostly trains, as I hear from many of my other channels that I'm friends with. It's been great. So, yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in, dealing with the shenanigans up here. Yeah, so got some videos planned this week. Make sure you guys tune into those. I've got, like I said, layout update, probably be later this week. And I'm going to do a repair or maintenance video on an MPC engine That's pretty basic. Literally just E-unit, which is your reverse unit, your motor, and then just how to lubricate the gears and the internals. That's a very basic repair video, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming into the stream. Have a great week. Until next time, everyone, happy railroading. We'll see you next time. Have a great week. Be safe. Stay cool. Stay safe. Bye, guys.